It's real good, right? Something's wrong with my hat. I'm trying to fix it. There we are. Also, hey screen, welcome to the stream. I love the rhyming, even if it's not perfect. Before I continue, I gotta send out the message that I've started. And pull up my test stream. I forgot to do that. Do, do, do. Do, do. This game makes me want to sing completely different song that is completely unrelated. Also, happy May the 4th for those who care. I know not everyone likes Star Wars that much, but I'm a Star Wars fan. So I'll share the info. Alright, that's enough of those. Bunch of Star Wars games apparently came out today. That's cool. Now I can see my stream and see where it's at. Let's begin, guys. Man, which save should I do? I am waiting a little bit because Emma wants to be able to finish up this game. Did I mark it so Emma could see? There we go. All right, let's get into it. Lynn kept her promise about getting me hooked up. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang. Pigeon Man. Hello? This is Joe. Sissel, are you listening? We need your powers. No time to talk. We'll be waiting for you. Trace complete. Well, you'd better get going. This long night is drawing to an end. Yeah, it looks like it. Thank you for all your help tonight. I'm the one who should be thanking you. After all, you saved my life. At the other end of the phone line, I'm finally gonna find all my answers. I'd better go. So, we recently learned, by the way, that the person we thought we were is not who we were. A single telephone line connects me and the other Sissel. But that single line spreads out like a spider's web to ensnare the fates of many people. And I just reached the center of the web. We're on a submarine and I'm now trapped on it. Welcome to the Yonoa. Detective Jowd. My detective sense must have gotten rusty. I didn't even sense your presence here in the dark. That's because I switched the power to my mask off, Detective Jowd. I used your phone. Hope you don't mind. Egad! Never thought you'd track us here, especially seeing as you're a death row inmate. And I'm equally surprised about your choice of transportation. A submarine, eh? But how did you find us, my man? Not even the police knew where the Yonoa was going to surface. Confound it. We detectives have a little say. If there's something you want to know about a case, ask the criminals. The bullet the man in the red was shot with had a radio transmitter in it. I have a little something for you. Cabanello has given me some pretty weird presents in the past, but they always proved useful. This one was a radio receiver made to look like a pocket watch. Yes, Inspector Cabanella. I hear he's an excellent investigator. By the way, where is that man in red? I know he's on the submarine somewhere. Ah, Sissel, you mean? Oh, snap. He was in the room the whole time. You can relax. That's nothing but his shell. His shell, eh? His spirit isn't here right now. Most likely right about now. He's controlling your daughter. Please, I beg you, let my daughter go. If you need a hostage, take me. Just please, let her go. Bah. There's something our nation needs. Sissel has it. That's all we care about, my man. Nothing else matters. However, it would appear Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here. Bargaining chip? Ah. Our nation has already researched it. This product that Sissel has to offer. The source of his powers. It's a meteorite. What? What in the world was that?
The amnesiac fragment. It gives spirits special powers. And now our deal with Sissel is concluded, as far as we're concerned.
What are you talking about?
Tisk tisk, what a mistake to make right at the most critical moment. Now then, Detective Jowd. Farewell.
Oh? My gosh.
What in the world? The whole room just vanished. Detective Jowd! Where did he go?
What is happening?
What now? I think I heard an explosion somewhere. In any case, Lynn and the little lady should be here somewhere. I smell danger. I'd better find them, and fast. Okay. Oh, is that Missile? Please be Missile. So you're here, huh? It's Missile! Yes, I think even I remember who you are by now. What do you suppose that shock was a minute ago? I have no idea, of course. I'm just a little sheltered apartment dog. What with the what? Hold on. What with my loss of memory? I can't say I'm much better. Anyway, let's hurry up and go save Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla. Do you think that trusty nose of yours can sniff them out? I'm sorry to say I don't think it can. Why did I even bother to ask? But you do have the power to swap objects. So let's go find that lady detective and the little lady together. You got it. Phone. The telephone is ringing. What? Oh, it's Miss Camille. I just know it. My trusty nose is practically screaming it at me. I think you'd call that more of a hunch. Anyway, let's get to that phone before it stops ringing. You bet. Okay. Well, I can't do anything while you're here. Emergency light. Hold on. There was no point in doing that. Basketball. Why is there a basketball in here? Wastebasket. Valve. Hello? Hello? Miss Camilla? Hello? It's no use. This black hello just doesn't like me. Just trade a path for me, Missile. I'll come right over. Oh, not the button I meant to press. Her name's Lynn. Man, he stole the meteorite fragment from the man in red's body, made his escape, abandoning the Yanoa to the sea. Appears to be the old man's servant. He operates the machines in the strange room expertly. And suddenly disappeared from the rest of the submarine. She's Detective Jowd's daughter. Her name is Camilla. Apparently, she believes her mother's death was caused by the contraption she created. Kidnapped because she was mistaken for the Justice Minister's daughter. She's now somewhere on the submarine. Lanky and loose lawman, Cabanella. He fired a bullet with a radio transmitter into the man in the red body. Alright. He built the basement contraption. He was a police medical examiner before he left to pursue this information. Now he's no longer in that room. And the other party in his deal betrayed him and stole the fragment that was inside his body. Right trigger. Alright. Let's see, Missile. There's these switches. Swapping them does nothing. Valve. Basketball. Wastebasket. Basketball. Oh. Can I do this? Nope. I can't swap things. Ah. So that's what I'm doing. What? Emma? I thought I did send you a message. I'm sorry. I screwed up. I screwed up. There's not much I can do about it now. Swap these two. Oh no. I think I just heard another little explosion in the distance. Got a bad feeling about this. Sissel, look! That black hello! It came off the hook! Uh-oh. I'd better answer it fast. Ah. Oh. Yeah. Missile. That is not true. Why you gotta be a beanie like that, Screen? Telling falsehoods. Ah. Keep clicking the wrong buttons. I don't know what the point of opening that is right now, but let's answer the phone. Hello? Is anybody there? It's her, a little lady. It's Sissel. Where are you? Somebody please answer. I guess she can't hear my voice. You too, huh? Oh good. I thought she was ignoring me. Somebody help me. Lynn is... Don't tell me Lynn's dead. Miss Lynn! We'd better hurry. Let's go, Sissel. Well, stay here for just a second. I want to see what's in this wastebasket. Seen this kind of thing before. I think little, but I can't open it right now. Maybe because it's laying on its side. Okay. Well, let's go. Hello? Please, somebody answer. The lady called me by name. She's asking for you, Sissel. Miss Camilla, don't forget me. You better hurry. Let's go, Sissel. So only thing you missed is we got the submarine, and they ejected the part of the submarine that Jowd was on, and stole the meteorite from the body of the real Sissel. So, yep, there's Lynn's corpse. It's no use. Nobody's answering. Miss Camilla! And Miss Lynn! Oh, poor Miss Lynn! Yeah, she can't seem to catch a break. We've only just started. It's only been 20 minutes. To be fair, a lot happened in a very short span of time. This is like the 5th time Lynn has died. This is the 5th time Lynn has died. Ooh, yeah, she can't seem to catch a break. Looks like another tragedy has happened. Sorry to keep you waiting, little lady. Sissy! I knew you'd come. Miss Camilla! Miss Camilla! And Missile, too! I'm so glad to see you're alright. Well, I wouldn't say I'm alright, exactly. Hey, wait a minute. Missile, your voice. I think I remember hearing it somewhere before. What? My voice? That's right. Camilla has a core now. So that means she did hear Missile's voice before, when he saved her that time. So that was you, wasn't it, Missile? You're the one who saved me in the park tonight. Thank you! Miss Camilla! I'm so glad I was born your little doggy. Hey, Missile, could you stay here and watch over your mistress for a while? Huh? But don't you need my powers? I'll see what I can do on my own for a while. After all, you're the only one who can protect her. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you, Missile. No, no, come with me. I might need his help. I wonder what happened this time. Better talk to talk to the little lady a little more. I better talk to the little lady a little more. And then I better do something about the detective lady. Right?
I'm sorry I can't help right now, Sissel, but I think I'd better stay with Miss Camilla.
Yeah, that's alright. I think so too. After all, you're the only one who can protect her.
Oh, thank you. Sissel,
Yes?
could you say that again? I really like the sound of that.
Yeah, maybe later. Oh boy. Can I talk to you a minute?
Yes, Sissy?
Could you tell me what happened to you? What happened after I last saw you at your old house?
Oh, let's see. After that, I think I fell asleep.
You fell asleep, crunched up in a suitcase.
I woke up to the sound of an engine.
So she was already in the submarine by then, eh?
I thought to myself, I have to escape. The next thing I knew, I found myself in this big room. I was so tired I couldn't move. And then... Camilla! I was so relieved. I don't remember what happened after that.
She must have passed out, poor thing. You've been through so much. You were very brave.
I think Lynn's probably been through more than me.
You've both been brave. I agree. Oh, I have to... I don't know what that wheel does when it turns, but...
Oh, Sissel! You're here!
Lynn, what in the world happened here?
I don't know.
Huh?
I just sort of blacked out all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Lovely! No information.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know in that case.
Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know in that case. And where's Detective Jowd? Is he alright?
I don't know.
Huh?
The room he was in just disappeared all of a sudden.
Now it's all making even less sense than before. After we left the super's office, we followed after the man in red. We tracked him with that radio transmitter Inspector Cabanella fired into him with the bullet. The man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor on the edge of town. Detective Jowd and I managed to secretly stow away on his boat. And then we sneaked onto the submarine with him when it surfaced. Before long, the submarine dove back down again. Detective Jowd and I decided to split up. He would take care of the telephone line, and I would look for Camilla. I found Camilla hiding here in the engine room. She had escaped and run away here.
Wow, that's quite an adventure. What happened next?
I don't know.
Huh?
There was a flash of white all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead.
Oh boy, sounds like it'd be quicker to see for myself. Rewind time! Ghost powers, activate! The S. Yona engine room.
Camilla, are you okay? Camilla?
Hello, Lynn. Or is it detective now? It's been 10 years since we last met.
Are you really that man from the park 10 years ago?
Well, well, I see there's no need to introduce myself.
Give Camilla back. She has nothing to do with any of this. Afraid I can't do that. This is my last chance. The phone is ringing. It's not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead. The fact that you're here means that my revenge plan has failed. Revenge plan? It didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution? Well, knowing him, I half expected as much. That's why I was waiting here like this, waiting for him to show up. Wouldn't it just be what he wanted, to be executed by his own daughter? I heard about 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you, but revenge? Nobody could possibly know what I've... What in the world? An explosion? Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this. Have I been had? Look out! Revenge, huh? That's a feeling I just can't understand. Of course not. You're not him. She's right. I'm not him, am I? I'm cool. Yeah. I'm not him, am I? He was going to shoot Detective Jowd as Camilla when he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible. I agree with that. That's pretty fucked up, isn't it? I should have 3 people watching. Oh, dang. Anyway, let's bring you back to life. Again. You didn't have to add the again part. I feel like you did. So let's see. The cause of death this time was that mysterious explosion. You're pretty up for a dead woman. You know how detectives love a good mystery. It's like a shot of vitamins. And what do you mean for a dead woman? Anyway, I guess we should look for a way to stop that explosion. Alright, let's do this thing. Finding clues is like a dose of mineral to a detective. I'm afraid with my memory loss, I have no idea what vitamins or minerals are. Okay. Oh no, I can't reach anything. Camilla? It's been 10 years. Oh, I have to wait for the gun to be pointed. Are you... Well, I see there's no need to introduce myself. I don't need to see this again. No one ever calls the dead. What sounds like a good plan to you? What did I say? The vitamins? Eh. It's no use. I can't get the line to work. That's funny. Thought I could use the phone in the past if somebody was calling. The receiver has to be off the hook first, silly. Well, don't look at me. I can't do it. I don't have any hands or feet right now. Somebody please answer the phone. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself. Alright. Wheel. You turn this wheel, turn this handle, an emergency light. There's no trick to that. That didn't seem to do anything. Okay. Hey, we somehow managed to knock down the receiver. Somehow managed. Who's to say that's not how I planned it? Come on, hurry! Now's your chance to get on the phone. It might be Detective Jowd.
He's right. I better check it out. Slow down. The music is making me want to speak faster than I have to. Hello? Anybody there? If anybody's still there, get yourself here on the double. We're about to head out. Speak up. Why don't you enter? Anyway, come if you're coming. We're leaving. Going there now. So it must be true what they say, that there are restless ghosts on board. Updated the phone book. That does it. I promise to turn over a new leaf, Mom.
Who is he calling restless ghosts?
Well, it's true neither one of us is really resting in peace.
Anyway, it looks like the sub just lost one of its crew.
Guess that means the fate of the sub has changed slightly.
Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here.
Bargaining chip? Oh, this is the moment in the past that we saw.
It's Detective Jowd. What's going on there?
I saw this little deal go down once before. In just a moment, Man in Red is about to get his Temsic fragment taken away.
I don't get it. What's happening?
They decided to conclude the deal without the other party present. They're just going to go ahead and steal the Temsic fragment.
Huh? But that's cheating!
I think we have more important things to think about right now. Where is the Temsic fragment going to go? I can lower these switches. But I can't. Oh, hey. Okay. Nyeh. Well, there's no point in me being over here right now. So I'll just go ahead, turn this valve. It won't budge. Maybe it's broken. Well, I don't have to lower it right now, and if I ever had to move it, I could probably get Lynn to do it for me. Is it the same for the lower one? It's not. Nothing's happening. I'm sure seems like it should do something. Maybe it's just some kind of ornament? It feels like it's something I need to do at the same time as the one above. Oh? I'm gonna miss it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Just look at them all piled in there.
Ah, the Temsic fragment. You're mine at last.
It might fire missiles.
The objective has been achieved. Now we detach the control room as planned.
Yes, sir. Farewell, sir.
Sissel, what just happened? The whole room just disappeared, with Detective Jowd in it.
Don't worry, Lynn. I bet Detective Jowd can take care of himself. The main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady.
I can't believe this is happening. Now then, I'd better hurry along before Sissel discovers what he's lost and comes after me. The Yanoa will be his coffin. Oh no. May it lie buried here in the deep sea forever. Farewell, Sissel.
I understand what's happened. They blew it up. On purpose. What jerks.
Was I in the capsule? Aha! So that's the cause of that giant explosion.
Huh? What is?
Don't tell me that's another thing you've forgotten. The torpedo! It's like, well, you've heard of a missile before, haven't you?
Yeah, sure. But a different missile comes more readily to mind.
It looks like he plans to sink the submarine with that thing. This is not good. We have to do something before that torpedo is fired.
Lever, lower, capsule.
There's no time. It's gonna launch. Don't worry. We can still find a way to stop it. What? How? Even if the torpedo does launch, we just have to stop it from detonating, right? There's still something we can do. I hope.
Why was the I hope at the end why was the I hope at the end the strongest part of that sentence?
Okay, here goes.
What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm in the torpedo. Oh gosh. Why is there a rat in the torpedo? I came along for the ride without giving it too much thought. But was this really the best move?
I think so. We just have to keep it from going off, right? I'm sure this poor little rat will thank us too. How in the world did it get in there?
Alright. This is a joint.
This looks like just the thing. If we clamp this thing on the fuse, it should keep it from moving.
Huh? So what does that mean exactly?
It means we might be able to stop the torpedo from exploding with this.
I get it. Must be a Russian missile. Maybe. They fire missiles, Russian missiles. They're gonna fire the dog. I have to admit, I don't understand all the details, but I do want to give it a try.
But before we can do that,
it looks like we have to get something out of the way first, huh?
Do you know how the torpedo works?
No, I can't say I do. Wow, detectives sure know a lot.
I saw it explained once in a book. On impact, the fuse in the tip is depressed.
Okay, if we get it a therapist,
that in turn sets off the detonator.
The torpedo, the detonator, huh? That must be that red button. So how do we stop it?
They didn't explain anything about that in the book.
Wow, detectives sure know a lot, or not. Okay.
I think these outside parts are supposed to be weights of some sort.
Spinning black things, right?
Apparently, their spinning helps the torpedo maintain its balance. They must be pretty heavy.
I wonder if we can use these weights to our advantage somehow. Stop the gyroscope. Well, I don't know what they're doing. I need to get the mouse off of the thing.
We're almost out of time. At this rate, we're gonna blow up the submarine.
Uh-oh.
We have to set that safety and keep the torpedo from detonating.
Correct.
Mouse, just move.
Stubborn little thing, isn't it? Quite a worthy adversary.
You do know the rat isn't the main focus here, don't you?
Okay, true. But until it's out of the way, we can't set the safety device. Stop them both at the top?
You're right. We're all... If only our missile was here right now. We have to get this little creature to leave somehow. No. Ah! You were right. Stop them both at the top, quickly. Great, we've dumped the little creature off. Wow, those weights were heavy enough to turn the whole torpedo over. Now for that safety device. Right. Ah! Last second. There, we clamped the safety device on. We did it! That should keep this torpedo from exploding. But there's just one problem. Problem? What's that? The torpedo is still going to impact. We can't do anything about that. Uh-oh. Where am I now? What was that noise? Looks like the torpedo still hit the submarine. But it looks like the submarine is still okay. This changes everybody's fate, including the little rats. Sissel, we did it! What's the matter? You still look unhappy. We stopped the torpedo from blowing up, but we still opened a gaping hole in the submarine. You're right. I guess that's just what missiles do. They're unstoppable. Huh? Am I hearing things? Anyway, I guess we'd better get back to the present as quickly as we can. Right, I'm worried about Camilla. I think that was the other Sissel. Rat will still die underwater in the missile. Rat will not die! Probably. We managed to stop death for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. It's now slowly but surely filling the room. Uh-oh. Water is seeping in through the hole where the torpedo hit. We'll save everyone, Screen, including the rat. Probably. I've got to get them out of here. I'd better go meet up with Lynn. Transformer. Starter. Operating it. Oh. The lights went out. This machine apparently still works. Fortunately, I guess it won't run for very long. Maybe I can use its movements to help me create a path. Yep. I'd better hurry over to Lynn. It's not safe to stay here, and I just don't have the power to stop the water from coming in. Not yet, anyway. Wrong button. Yeah. There we go. We're on the gear. On my way to Lynn. Lynn? Camilla, you're awake! How do you feel? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I pointed that gun at you. Don't worry about that. That wasn't you. Miss Camilla! Oh, Missile, you're here. Oh, poor Miss Camilla. Miss Lynn, what should we do? We have to get out of here before any more water comes in. Sissel could be along any second. I knew Sissy would come. And Misty is here too! I'm so happy everybody's going to be with me now.
I don't know if that was actually Camilla. Camilla!
Camilla!
Hmm. I'll get you out of here. If it's the last thing I do.
Aw, I think I'm going to cry.
Or whimper, as the case may be. Better send a signal to Lynn that I'm here, before it's too late. Trick time. Hmm? Okay, I said I'd get you out of here, Camilla, but it's so dark I can barely see. Now what? Out of ideas already, eh? Think she's asking for my help. I should send her a signal. Oh, look at that flashlight! It's Sissel! He's here! Up you go! Oh my gosh. I'm glad you're here, Sissel. Sorry for the wait. Looks like this room is gonna fill up with water fast. We'd better get out. We better get out that door as quick as we can. We won't be getting out that door, I'm afraid. The water pressure's too great already. I can't open it. What? What does water pressure mean? Think of it as the force of the water holding the door closed. The water level keeps getting higher and higher in here. The only way out of here is up, huh? Exactly. Okay, got it. Let's look for a path that goes up. Ladder! Hey, look at that ladder. I wonder if we can get it down somehow. Good idea. Let's try it. Oh, and by the way, yes, I can't swim. Neither can Camilla. Don't you have any good news for me? Let me think about it. In the meantime, could you hurry, please? Up. Can't go up. Glove. Hmm. Where the heck is missile? Why can't I switch to missile? Yeah. That's the phone. The phone doesn't seem to be working. The impact of the missile must have broken it. Wheel. Monitor. Not doing much. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna talk to you. There must be a switch or something somewhere that lowers the ladder. Provided the person who designed the sub didn't miscalculate the ladder length. I didn't even consider that possibility. And I have to warn you, I can't swim. Yeah, you already told me. I was hoping I could tell her to go. The valve? Ah! Blew the glove. Fuse box. Switch. Ah. You did it, Thistle! Thanks! I didn't even notice that. Thank you, Emma. Wrong way. Why? What was that? It looks like water seeping in isn't the only thing we have to worry about. Huh? Sissel, the flashlight doesn't work anymore. Hey, don't get mad at me. Maybe the contact... Maybe the contacts are bad or something. Hey, I know. You can fix it with your powers. Okay, now that's just taking things too far. I can turn on a light. Oh, hey, great.
Did you used to be an electrician in your past life or something?
That's a cruel question considering the circumstances. Now all we have to do
Is get to that door, and we're safe. Beep. No! What is happening? Are they dead? Ow. Is Camilla dead? What happened now? Looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs. Can't believe we're still okay after that fall. Either we're really lucky, or we're dead and we just haven't realized it yet. Come on now. As if the latter could be true. Oh dear. What now? The water sure is rising fast. Come on. You'll just have to go up. Up to the top. Let's see how I can help with my ghost tricks. Okay. Well. I think I see a familiar flame over there. Missile? Sissel! There you are! How's it going? How is it going? I'd say it's going pretty badly. You do understand how dangerous this situation is, don't you? Of course! After all, just ask anybody who knows me how much I hate taking a bath. Maybe he's been in danger of drowning before himself. Okay, ready to create a path for these ladies? Of course! Good. Alright, let's see. Pipe, shaft, torpedo. I can make these two switch for no reason other than the fact that they can. Oh wait, that is a bigger fan. I don't know what the large fan does. It's different. Nyeh. Oh, small fan. I'm moving things around before I figure out what happens. Just getting a lay of the land. There's the door. There's a chain. Emergency lights. Oh, I can swipe the pipes? That'll probably come in handy. Alright. Go up is easier said than done when I'm holding Camilla. I know. We're gonna try to create a path for you somehow. The water just keeps on rising. Please hurry. Oh, and by the way, did I ever tell you? You can't swim. Neither can Camilla. Oops, already said that, didn't I? Okay, well, good luck. I need... There we go. Nyeh. I can't reach the same places. Those move at different rates. These pistons stick out right in front of me. It's almost like they're taunting me. Maybe it's a challenge? It might be just that. Think you can climb them? I see what I have to do. If I wasn't holding Camilla, I could probably do it easily. Sissel! Yeah. You're not telling Miss Ling to leave poor Miss Camilla behind, are you? Sai, could you just be quiet for a minute, Missile? These pistons sure look like they could be used to our advantage. Missile! You're gonna make the small one stay at the top. And then you're gonna put the big one at the bottom. Eh. And voila! There! How about that? Wow! This is great! You made a staircase for me. You'd better hurry. I don't think that water is gonna wait for you. Alright. Can I do stuff while they're doing this? No? Okay. Alright. Ouch. Okay. Now this steam is getting in the way. It's too hot to get through. What? And there's no way to go around either. Think you can do something? Of course we can. We have to. I think this is purely a missile thing that we're about to do. Missile! I think this one and this one swap. Look at this! If I swap the pipes, it changes how the steam comes out, huh? Oh, I get it. Because the cracks in each pipe are different, right? So each pipe sprays out the steam in a different way, eh? I bet that will come in handy. Okay. Do I need to get you up? Up further, Sissel? Eh. I need this to go up, please. So Sissel doesn't, I don't have to do it later. I'm figuring it out, please. Here comes that water again. Oh, I wish I could drink it all up for you. No, Missile, it's too salty. I think the more relevant point is that he's dead, so he can't drink it. Whatever. Just do something about the steam. Leave it to me, Lislin. Thanks, Missile. Thanks for ruining my chance to get up there. I guess. Swap these two. Is there another thing this pipe can swap with? Okay, that one's going purely down now. And then this one's going purely up. No, I was wrong. Nyeh. How do I get to that one on the end? Water's getting really close now. Missile, we'll switch the pipes around so you can get across. That's right. Don't give up, Miss Lynn. My back is starting to really hurt. I believe you. No. I need this one to swap with which one? That one down there. No. I don't know what's going on. Other than the fact that they die and we reset. You couldn't take a little warm mist? Hey, there was no warm mist. It was boiling hot steam. Anyway, looks like you're the key player for this one, Missile. But I don't think my powers alone are going to be enough. I agree. I was trying to get him up there. Oh, they just shortcutted me up here. Okay. Oh, this is Sissel. That one just turns it off completely. So by closing this valve, I'll shut off the steam. Flow to that first pipe. Okay. Missile. This is the biggest one, right? No, that's the biggest one. So swap these two, then swap these two. And then I put this one down here. There we are. There. How does that look? It looks great. All that horrible steam is cleared out of the way. Okay. It's not far now. Try to move forward. Ouch. Up there. Look up there. If I can just make it to that door, we can escape. Now, how in the world am I going to get up there? Don't yell at me. If you want to yell, you can yell at me. Missile, how can I yell at you when you're so sweet about it? I think you just did. Let's look for something to pull up Miss Lynn with. Yes, something to whisk Miss Lynn up and glide her ever so gently to the top with. Hey, are you being sarcastic? The chain. Alright. First things first, I gotta get you up there. There's a switch, fuse box, and a hook. There we go. Alright. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, raise away. More water. Ooh. Uh-oh. Sorry, I can't do it. Open it, hurry. Is that any way to ask for something? No, but at the same time, they're gonna die if we don't. It's no use. I can't budge it. It must be stuck. Oh no. Think. No! This way. Oh my gosh. I think that was the real Sissel. What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Lynn and the little lady suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. The submarine continues to sink down into the deep, deep sea, but I still want to try and make my way up as far as possible. I still want to head up to find a single ray of light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of this deep, deep darkness. We never got to see if the rat survived. That poor rat. You in the illustration section. Oh, and a new song, The Final Struggle. I don't think it was the last struggle. Yeah, saving. It's not the end of the game. Chapter 17, 5:10 a.m. The upended submarine continues to sink, slowly but surely, a long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them, but at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them, quietly. It might have been a great cliffhanger for a second game, but nah. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? It's Sissel. The real one. I see you managed to survive, detective. Hey! You're... Excuse my appearance. I seem to have lost my body. Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you? It is very crazy. It's not a... You knew about me all along? Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening? If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted to get revenge on us. I don't really know. Please, you gotta tell me. I need to know. Who in the world are you? Sissel, look at you. What happened? I can't hold on to that image of myself any longer. You can't remember who you are? That's right. I came all this way tonight trying to chase down my lost memory. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta fix my ad. Trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit tonight, I thought I was you, Sissel. Sissel? My name isn't Sissel. I bet you'll remember really soon who you are and who I am, too. What? Is this Ray? The man in front of me is not me. I'm even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind. A memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. I'm so confused. They got us good. It's all over for the submarine. Its engine room is destroyed, there's a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak. What are you doing here? I thought you had a deal with those people. They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. They already have what they wanted now. The Temsic fragment. I didn't know they had it all figured out. You mean they figured out the source of your powers? Yeah, that meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. Gives power and time. If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more. Yes, please. Radiation's power effect. These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. And I think I've kind of got some of it figured out. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, like possessing and manipulating objects. And in my case, swapping objects. Exactly. Apparently, there are individual differences in the powers we get, and it seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah, my powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first, I could only manipulate small, living creatures. Now, how do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple. It is? How then? In a nutshell, we died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. Its radiation. That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation? On that day 10 years ago? Plunger, a fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart, and I died. So, of course, I received special powers. Hey, wait a minute! Is that how I got my powers too? You know, you might be right. Not again! No! I didn't want to watch Missile get run over again. Aren't the Temsic remnants still right there in that park? At the bottom of the crater? You're right! So that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too. Who am I? The radiation's time effect. Another effect the meteorite's radiation has on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of that meteorite? One of the characteristics of that meteorite is the ability to replay the moment of death. Replay the moment of death? This is all so strange and confusing. I can't take it all in. It makes sense to me. Makes about as much sense to me as anything else. Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling the moments that separated my life and death. What? My body's vital functions stopped 10 years ago, but my body's time perpetually stopped at the moment just before death. Time just stopped, huh? So I just simply existed, not really alive, and not really dead. That pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't aged a day, my hair hasn't grown an inch. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with a scalpel. So I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow. And revenge. Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives. Our lives? As part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate. Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping? It all went fine. I manipulated the justice minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call off the execution at the last second. So that's why you wanted his daughter kidnapped. But they kidnapped the wrong girl. Little did I know, they had their own reasons for cooperating with me. Huh? Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsic. Detective Jowd was one such person. They were happy to cooperate. You think Camilla is dead? I don't think Camilla is dead. I hope not. Otherwise, I would have seen the little ghost presence and been able to rewind her death. But if she is dead, I really hope not. Wait, what? Which girl? Camilla? She didn't die by the meteorite, though. She died a little ways away from So they were... You think I'm Camilla? That'd be weird. Wait. Oh, you're right. Hold on. I've never... No. Yeah, I've never solved Camilla's death. I've only ever solved other people's deaths. Huh. Maybe? You have a point. Inspector Cabanella and that junkyard super, they were slated to be wiped out too. And as it turns out, oh, you're talking about Lynn. I can't be Lynn. I've saved her life. At least with the lore that the game is presented. But we can find out. This... it's a neat topic. I was one of their targets as well. So they stole my Temsic fragment, and here I am. But they had one more final target. Oh? You, detective. Me? Well, we're about to find out. If you weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage. Oh, okay. But I was just a little kid playing in the park. Is that a plunger? Yeah, I know. Huh? 10 years later, and you'd become a detective, looking into Jowd's case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago, so of course you didn't recognize me. If I turn out to be her, it's gonna be so wild. I took possession of you to make you shoot me. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. The aim was off, and the first shot missed the mark. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for murder. That was my plan, anyway. And then nearsighted guy, that they had other ideas. They simply wanted you wiped out. But then, something threw a big monkey wrench into their scheme. He was there for it. I showed up. He got... I was supposed to meet up with them after that. But then something went wrong. What happened? My body disappeared. Aha! The inspector in white was responsible for that one. My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back, no matter what. That inspector caused me no end of trouble. But why were those people targeting? I never even heard of the Temsic meteorite. Because you were looking into the Jowd case. They thought you would find out about Temsic sooner or later. Oh. Am I Ray? And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for the water pressure to crush the submarine. Oh no! There are no cores that link from here to the water's surface. I have an idea. We hook up the phone line, and there are no communications cables down this deep. They meant for the submarine to be my coffin. Coffin for the dead. There's no escape. I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years. You... what? This feeling, cut off from the world, all alone in a submarine, sinking slowly towards the bottom of an endless sea. This must be how you felt all along. Lynn? Camilla! Is it true? We're stuck here? What? Oh, If my dad was here, I'd bet he'd save us.
Am I Jowd? Could I be Jowd? He was also there.
Oh, Camilla, I'm so sorry.
That's funny.
What is it, Sissel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all the trouble of detaching the control room? What? Why didn't they just steal the Temsic fragment and escape, if that's what they wanted? Why did they have to jettison your body off into the sea? That's a good question. But I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to. Wait a minute! Yes, we do! This will tell us where Detective Jowd is. That present from the inspector in white. That's right. Detective Jowd told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in this person's body in the command room, right? Then we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this. But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there? We should be able to figure something out between the three of us with all power. Right, Miss Lynn? Right. Oh, and wait a minute. What about a torpedo? A torpedo? In any case, it's way too early to give up. It looks like Detective Jowd is our last hope. Come on, let's get started. Am I controlling all three of us? Bottle. Lamp. Let's talk to everybody. So my dad isn't here on the submarine? Don't worry. We're going to go get him right now. Okay. I hope I didn't hurt Lynn's feelings. What I said about my dad saving us if he was here. Oh, don't worry about that. Comments like that just roll right off Miss Lynn's back. She's really thick-skinned. Ouch. I'm going to start being tougher too. I want to make my dad proud of me. Miss Camilla. I'm sure your dad is very proud of you, Camilla. So his shell is definitely there in the command room, right? Just without the fragment? It's there, yeah, but I don't know about calling it a shell. Detective Jowd's watch will tell us exactly where it is. Right. He said it was a radio receiver, didn't he? There might still be another torpedo on the submarine. If we use it, we can get to Detective Jowd. That's a brilliant plan, Detective. You think so? You think so?
So, what are you gonna do? Right on top of the torpedo?
Of course not. You guys are going to go.
Damn, darn. I kind of wanted to see that.
Did you want to see me drown?
Alright. And I guess also missile.
Okay, what do we do now?
We go find the command room that was launched somewhere into the sea.
What? How? Just to let you know, I don't like water very much.
According to Lynn, the key to our plan is a torpedo. Kind of a missile.
Missile? You have a missile right here!
I don't think she's talking about that kind of a missile. Now then, where did we see another torpedo? Up. And the other one. I can't talk to him. I also can't switch. Why is this machine shoving grapes at me? I gotta go to bed. Alright, have a good night, screen. Thank you for stopping in. You still, yeah, Emma still got, homework. Lots of it. Darn finals. Why is this machine shoving grapes at me?
Well, this looks like the private cabin of the top officer, doesn't it?
This machine is probably for feeding him grapes while he lies in bed.
Oh, it sounds heavenly!
I've been thinking about this for a while now, but don't you think that country's use of technology is just a little off? Says the guy who made a deal with that country.
Anyway, it looks like the arm of this machine is a bit busted.
Eh. Torpedo room or engine room? I think we're going to the torpedo room. Torpedo room, huh? There might be another torpedo left there. I'll go and check it out.
Oh, I get it! You're gonna use a missile to ram the control room.
Well, I don't know about ram. We don't want to blow Detective Dowd up. But something like that.
We'll climb up to the torpedo room too.
Up is definitely safer. Okay, I'll see you there then. Alright. Ooh. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-boom. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Alright. It looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube.
When it comes to missiles, you can count on me.
I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into the torpedo. And I just turned on the backup power. And I just turned on the backup power. We ought to be able to use the switches now. Okay, let's try it. Good luck. Oh,
What will happen to these 2 ladies?
I think that's up to us and our powers.
What?
This is no time to be standing around, unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength missile?
Me? Of course I will. Count on it.
This switch won't budge. Maybe it's broken, but I don't think the entire device is broken, though. It would probably work just fine if I could only move this switch. Just have to find a way to move it somehow. But I can't do it with my powers alone. How's it going there?
I'm just calculating the command room's coordinates now.
I have to put in a slight offset, though. Don't want to blow it up. I'm sure Detective Jowd would appreciate that.
Well, leave this to me. Good luck with loading the missile. Okay, thanks.
Oh, that didn't do anything.
Nyeh. Nyeh.
Yeah, swap the switches is what you were right. There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable.
All set on this end too. But something's odd.
What is?
The command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking.
Sinking.
Yeah, like it's somehow run out of power. I wonder what happened.
I don't know, but I guess I'll find out.
Right. Okay, hop into the missile. I'll launch it for you.
Okay, thanks.
Oh wait, I wanted to talk to Camilla one more time. I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head toward the command room where Detective Jowd is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant. That instant will be your window of opportunity to jump over to the command room.
Okay, got it. And then we'll find a way to come back and save you. That'll probably be my last task tonight. Just hold on until we get back. Who am I?
Okay, come on, Missile.
Missile?
I'm sorry. I can't go. What? I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind. I can't do it.
Missile.
I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Sissel.
I can't do it either. I can't ask Missile to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels.
I want you to go, Missile. What? But Miss Lynn? You staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen, and that's our only hope. But what if that something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never, ever again. Even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camilla? I just know you and Sissy make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you. We'll see each other then. Don't worry.
Missile's just a good boy.
That's a good boy, Missile. Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw this switch.
We're ready.
Sissel?
Yes?
We never found out who you really were. But that doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad I met you tonight. Thank you for everything. I'm glad I met you, Detective. But we're going to see each other again. Right, Sissy? Right, Missile?
That's right. We promise, little lady.
Of course we will. I'll never forget you, no matter what happens. Here goes, then. Good luck, friend. Good luck, friend.
That's probably how it's said properly. I'm feeling a little hyperactive because I'm really excited about seeing the end of this. Shoot. These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I strive to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady the whole time. But how can a ray of light, of hope, reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up. Shoot, shoot.
Joud is dead.
That it's actually gonna work in our favor. Detective Joud!
I bet that big masked man did this. I'm going to fight him.
You'd better not. You might break your teeth. The command room has lost power and is sinking. So I wonder what this masked man is going to do.
Let's talk to Detective Joud.
Oh? He didn't have a ghost core before. Sorry for the wait, Detective Joud. Who are you? Are you... Cecil? Please excuse my appearance. I can't believe you made it here. How is Camilla? And what about Lynn? Well, it's kind of a long story. Info dump. I told Detective Joud everything about that happened on this. I told Detective Joud about everything that happened on the submarine Yonoa. So the submarine is badly damaged? Why would he do that to his own submarine? I wish I knew. I know the answer to that one. It's because he's afraid of my powers. It's because he's afraid of my powers. You followed us? I didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Detective Joud. Are you... Yomiel? His name is Yomiel? Who's Cecil then? So you remember me, do you? How could I possibly forget? So that's your real name, huh? Yomiel? That's right. But those people on the Yonoa were calling you Cecil. That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask you some questions? I've been trying to find out my true identity all night. Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you, right, Detective Joud? Right. About Yomio. 10 years ago. You were a top systems engineer, weren't you?
System engineer? What's that? By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog. But it's a person who's good at using computers. I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. That's how I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multidimensional programming theory. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government.
It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about.
To me, it just sounded like another challenging job. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me I'd ever have to deal with spies. It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one. And then, one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect. I was the guy who built the core of the system. The police arrested you, and then that incident happened. He escaped from the interrogation room and took little Lynn as a hostage. By the way, Detective Joud, when was it that I was proven innocent? About 6 months after your death. I'm so sorry, Yobiel. Damn. 10 years ago. My soul was split from my body, and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness.
I existed in this world. No question about that. But nobody noticed my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time to heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse. I wanted to disappear, but I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. And I wanted all of you to suffer what I was suffering. So that's why you murdered Alma. That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt. What? 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 It was the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. And then, as I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal. There's something I just don't understand about that deal. I'm sure your powers would be very valuable, but what would you get out of the deal? A new life? Life? I asked them for 2 conditions. Number 1 is that they help me with my revenge plot. And the second was a rebirth for me. Rebirth? A new beginning, eh? I didn't care if it was a fake life, an artificial life. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die, surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked for. A completely man-made life. That's right. I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and a lot of power. That's why I decided to ask a national government to help me. And their response, in the end, was betrayal. They were making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Temsic was all about. And you had no idea they were doing all this. None at all. I was a fool. So then, why did they go to all the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal a hunk of the Temsic meteorite from the park? They couldn't. Huh? After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. A report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power. By Inspector Cabanella and the old pigeon guy, eh? At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then they decided to put the park under surveillance. Just in case. Surveillance, huh? It just looks like an ordinary, peaceful park. But there are armed agents there at all times. Don't tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them. No, not him. He's just a plain old odd person. Okay. That park is like a silent battlefield on an international scale. So that's why they couldn't steal the Temsic meteorite. And lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temsic meteorite. So that's it, eh? So the upshot of your grand deal Was this, eh?
Yeah, the ending I deserve.
But at least there's one thing you must be happy about.
What's that?
You've managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever.
Well, shall we get started? Started with what? Bringing Detective Dowd back to life, of course. What? What good will that do now? But we promised! We promised Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla we'd save them.
And we can't do that without you, Detective Dowd.
I've been guided by fate tonight at this place.
I won't give up now. Alright, fine. Let's see where it leads us.
Here we go, then. Back to 4 minutes before your death. Guys, I think we're gonna go to 4 minutes before Yomiel's death.
At some point. So, where are we headed? We are not headed anywhere, Detective. What? There was only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. We will run out soon, and that will be our destination, Detective. What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped here too.
He's a robot.
By the way, I am not human, Detective. I am a remote-controlled robot, Detective.
What? Your country's use of technology is just plain off.
We get that a lot, Detective.
Why would you go to all the trouble?
Why would you go to all the trouble to do this? That's nothing but a shell there. It's hardly a threat anymore. Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Detective.
Possibility?
What are you talking about? There is no need for you to know, Detective. Now, it is time to say goodbye, Detective. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, Detective. Camilla, forgive me.
Jesus. It isn't over yet. It isn't? Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibility, no matter how small.
Possibility.
In other words, there must be a chance here somewhere. The possibility of turning the situation around. Nyeh.
Huh?
What is it, Detective?
Look at Yomiel's shell.
There's no aura emanating from his body. Of course there isn't. The Temsic fragment is gone. Could this change in his shell give us some kind of lead? Nyeh. I figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small, is that they are afraid of. What is it? My time was perpetually stopped, thanks to the power of Temsic. His body cycled between the moments that separated his life and death.
Right, but not anymore. The Temsic fragment has been taken away.
Exactly. So what does that mean? I get it. Your body won't come back to life anymore. The moment the Temsic fragment was removed, my shell became a regular corpse. So let's see, that means we can go back. Back to 4 minutes before your death. But wait a minute. Exactly when is that death?
That's simple. We'll find out. When we get there, let's move!
Rewinding time to 4 minutes And 10 years ago. I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever. And then I saw it. The final death at the end of this long night. Who exactly am I? I've already seen all of the clues. All I have to do now is remember. The final journey to the truth starts now. Am I Ray? Am I Ray after going back 10 years into the past? You in the illustration section. 4 minutes before death variation. Ooh. We're saving. Save complete. Continue playing? Absolutely. We're finishing this game tonight. Maybe playing the challenges if they're separate things. When was Yomiel's death? It was 10 years ago when the Temsic meteorite fell. We traveled back through time, and now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of it all was about to replay itself. There's Marrow. There's a fountain. There's Lynn. It's ready! What is that? Hold it!
Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me?
Eek!
Now, just calm down and drop that weapon.
Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her.
Huh? Oh, a kitten. Shoo! You might get hurt.
Am I the cat? Have I been the cat all along? Shards of glass into his back. Are you okay? Where's the kitten?
You're all right now. Are you hurt?
You saved me, mister.
I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister?
Me? I'm a police detective. So that's the Temsic meteorite, eh?
It's beautiful, looking at it from this angle.
It changed all of our fates completely.
We can't stop Temsic from falling from the sky, but we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life.
I don't know.
What's the matter, Detective Jowd?
To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him.
Oh. You might not have been. I might be the cat instead.
We might not be able to change your fate of dying.
I can accept that. What I did was inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact will never go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that. This will be our last battle against fate. Beyond that will be a new future.
Okay, let's get started.
What if we killed Detective Jowd instead? Alright, now,
How are we gonna save you? If Lynn would just wander off somewhere, that would solve everything. When her sweet potato is almost ready, she's not gonna budge from that spot. But, makes me wonder. A little girl, all alone in the park, listening to music and roasting a sweet potato. What kind of childhood did this girl have?
Doesn't everybody have at least one day in their life like that? Give her
Anyway, if Lynn won't budge from that spot, then we'll have to move the fragment. We'll have the fragment move instead.
ready. Hold it. Eek.
That cat. Bucket. Basket. Nozzle. Nozzle. If I could just get up to these, I could do something. Potato. Yes. And I can't reach. Just calm down. Nyeh. Where's that cat doing? I'll shoot her. Where does the cat go? It's gonna be all up to you. What in the world is this thing? Oh boy. You even forgot what a sweet potato is? It's a roasted root vegetable. It's good. There's nothing like them on a cold winter's day.
They're sweet and delicious. They're sweet and they smell delicious.
It's a sweet potato! These guys sure are making me want to try one. Alright.
It's about time for that meteorite to come down.
Uh-oh. We have to change the fragment path somehow. Looks like both paths and fates can be difficult things to change. There has to be a way.
If we work together, you and me, I thought we'd be able to do something.
Thought? That's funny. I wonder why he's using the past tense. You will be able to. Only you could reach this thing. I can't move around as much.
What are you doing? You're gonna hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears.
I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato. I don't know how much this girl loves her, and I know how much this girl loves her food, too. Anyway, at least her fate has changed, albeit ever so slightly. Yay! Now I can get over this way.
Oh, look at that sweet potato. That big scary sweet potato.
That's not a sweet potato missile. That's Mino.
Oh, right, of course. But look at them, the potato and Mino. Right now, they both have the same shape.
So you're saying you could swap them, huh? Good idea, Missile.
Okay, here I go. I'm gonna need your help.
My help? Nyeh. Nyeh. Yeah. Nope. Meh. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah. I can't get over there. Oh, I needed to take the sweet potato up there, didn't I? I needed to climb onto the sweet potato. I'll do it next time.
There it is. Smashing the glass. We're gonna go back 10 minutes again. I doubt we can move those two from that spot, which means we have to do something with the Temsic fragment instead.
That should be easy with our powers.
I think you're right, Missile. It's gonna be the grand finale. We're gonna do it again after the fate change. Because that sweet potato is in prime moving position. Yeah. Yeah. Swab. Buh. Whee! Buh. Eh.
Oh, look! The lamppost is bending.
But it hasn't broken yet.
It really is a wonder. It really is a wonder it hasn't snapped. It just might hold out for a little while longer.
If I recall, Temsic fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down.
But if Mino sits firmly in its way,
Then fate should change.
It's about time for that meteorite to come down.
Don't worry, Missile. I think we're ready for it. Look what's right in the fragment's path.
Oh, okay. That giant sweet potato. If anything can get in the way, that ugly monster can.
Ouch. Anyway, now the fragment's path ought to change. Kitty. There. How's that?
Look, the fragment's course. It changed a little.
Now Yomiel's fate should really change. Wait a minute. Take another look at the fragment's trajectory. Now that it's changed, what's in its path? In its path? No! Oh, Jowd's leg. Detective Jowd! The Temsic fragment shot through his leg.
what?
But the cruel twists of fate weren't over yet.
No. Come on, put it down.
Huh?
Jowd, put the gun down now. If you don't, you're going to shoot him.
I don't know if it's his detective training or what, but even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver.
Put the gun down.
Oh no.
No! I knew it. This is my true fate. In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands.
I won't let that happen.
Missile! The bullet is stopped in midair.
I'm here, inside the bullet. Now let's swap it with something.
But what? With what?
Detective Jowd, the meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. There's only one thing shaped that way in the vicinity. We're gonna pelt him with a sweet potato, guys. We have to prove that murder isn't the detective's true fate. And to do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with the same shape as the bullet around here. Yeah. Ow. Ow, that would have hurt. Oh no. We stopped the bullet, but we still couldn't save him. That's not true. Huh? My fate of getting pierced to the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive.
What?
I'm not dead. I'm just unconscious. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still, this fate is just too painful to watch in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me.
But we were overlooking one thing. The wheel of fate was still slowly turning.
No! No! No, Lynn!
Wake up! You gotta get out of there! Leg. Lynn. Damn it! My leg won't work!
It's all over! We're out of time! Miss Lynn!
It's not over yet!
But there isn't anything else to swap with!
Why don't we just let it play out and then try to find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse, and then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but her memory of it would remain, like a scar on her psyche. Like a scar on her psyche. I won't let that happen. Not if I can help it.
But what do we do now? Even if we work together...
I think there might be something that can be done.
What is it? What can Sissel and I do?
Don't forget I'm here too. With 3 kinds of powers among us, we ought to be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Yomiel! Sissel, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. Huh? I don't get it. Just trust me. Let's go. Alright, I'll try to move there. Nyeh, nyeh. Now gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it. I'm dead though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on all of it. Give it your all, and remember, you'll only have a split second. Do it, now! Got it! Come on. Go. Now it's your turn, Missile.
Huh? Me? But what can I do?
I think you know the answer to that.
Okay, got it!
You can swap them! That hunk of concrete will go back to its original position.
But even if I swap them, it'll be right above Miss Layton.
Don't worry.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them.
And there he goes.
It's no use. We can't stop that horrible Mino.
What can we do now? I don't see how gaining a second or 2 helped. Oh, it helped all right. Those few seconds were exactly what I wanted. Last up, it's my turn. Your turn? Him. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm going to save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. Go, 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 hurry. No! Yomiel! Oh, he's dead. Or his legs are broken. One of those 2 things. Ye gods. Is he dead? Is he alive? I can't tell. Ah, you're awake.
Hey, mister, is your Neo?
Huh? Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape. I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit. But the main thing is that you're not hurt.
You saved me, mister.
I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the ones who saved you.
What's your job, mister?
Me? I'm a police detective. Do you think you could go call the police for me? I think you could do it quicker than I could.
But... What's that?
This is a detective's badge. You give them to children who've been very brave.
A detective's badge?
Okay, you know what to do, little detective. Ooh. Come on, buddy. Be alive, Yomiel. Just have broken legs. You'll be in a wheelchair, but it'll be okay. Are you alive? Yeah. Sadly. Hang on. Help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing?
To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving all by itself. It was as if somebody else was controlling me.
I see.
But, you know, I'm glad it happened. Kitty! Hey, mister? I found this kitten. It was over there.
Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray.
It's kind of limp. Is it okay?
I don't know. I think it's unconscious. That's funny. Doesn't look like it's injured or anything.
Poor little kitty.
How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten? Well, it looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. Sissel's. Sissel? The name Sissel echoes in my head. That's my real name. Ah. These long, lonely 10 years. You were my one and only friend. I was Yomiel's cat this whole time. How about it? Do you remember now? Old friend. Probably did get a Temsic bag fragment. I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into this park. I was weak and all alone in the world.
Hold it!
Oh my gosh. Somebody, please look at me. Huh? Oh, kitten. Shoo! You might get hurt. I was alive then. Somebody, please reach a hand out to me. I had just only died then. I had lost everything. My life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the Black Kitten, with no recollection of who I was. I lived as a cat with you for a while. After a while, the man regained his memory. I went back to being just a cat, and then the man got his body back. I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see. Just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. But I was just a little too late. I had just missed her, and she left this world.
She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yomiel." The man named me Sissel. It was the name of something important he had lost, along with his life. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man, and there was nothing I could do for him. For 10 years, I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects, but then, after a while, I could manipulate people. That's when the darkness inside me deepened, and I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. Distorted, artificial light. When I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light, or at least that's what I tried to believe. She shot me first. No, Yomiel shot me first. I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. The cat from the beginning of the game. As me. The black cat. I was possessing Sissel then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all. So you borrowed the body of your old friend. Sissel was inside that bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible. What was that? Sissel, there inside the bag, was dead. What? That first shot. I wasn't able to control her completely. The first bullet didn't hit anything. Or so I thought. But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Sissel, inside that bag. Yes, that's when I lost my life. Right there in the presence of Temsic radiation. And that's when I got my powers of the dead. My ghost tricks. I think I understand it now. Why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. It was because I thought the corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. My true death was hiding just behind that corpse. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight? If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead. But even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't. You mean, I can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of death? If I could do those things, I would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have just let my fiance stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years ago in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The fate of your death, the kitten Cecil's fate, and I can just bet you the fate of the woman you loved changed too. Yes, I believe you're right. So, this was the last fate to be averted, eh? Probably. So, Yomiel, it looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure. Yes, and I'm glad, too. I think I can kind of understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. Well, I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born. Right. We should get back to our new present.
I can't wait to see Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla again.
So these past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did, my crime. That's the way this game of the dead works, eh? And no matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that, either. The most inexcusable crime in my new life, the most unexcusable crime in my new life. Hey, Sissel? Yes? When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It'll be like we never met. So before that happened, I just wanted to say one thing. Tonight, I stole away your life with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. I'm truly sorry. That's already a thing of the lost past. Our fates have changed now. Right, Yomiel? Batonage? Batonage? What is that? Thank you, Sissel. I'm so very glad I met you. Me too, Yomiel.
Sissel? Are we ever going to see each other again? I couldn't stand it if we weren't.
Don't worry, Missile. I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait until then.
Sissel, I'll never forget you.
I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy. Just a little something I might teach me eventually. Okay. I'm scared now. Well, it looks like you've come to live with me now. So let's be getting home, little black cat. Home, huh? That sounds good, Detective Jowd. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning, and now we're each going back to our own new present. Explains why there's a whole part of this game that's unavailable. We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost, believing someday our paths would all cross again. Wait! What's happening? Before you go back to a new present, I wanted to thank you. Ray! Who are you?
before I cease to exist.
Oh, it's you.
Yes, it is I, Ray, in case you have forgotten again. Thanks to you, everything has turned out as I had hoped. I am really grateful to you, Sissel. Thank you.
Who are you? But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory.
Yes, I know that. I know all about you.
Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know. I want to know. Who exactly are you?
Are you God?
Fair enough.
I will tell you. Let me tell you about another version of tonight's events.
Are you the meteorite, Ray?
You changed the fates of many people tonight, the first of which was hers. Yeah, I dropped that on that guy. If I had not been there for her, if you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened? Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature. Let me tell you the story. The story of a little creature. After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment. This was all what would have happened if I didn't die.
Oh, shoot. There goes Missile.
They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place, and left. And in the process, two little dead bodies were left behind. However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out his paw towards his mistress, and that's when a miracle occurred. As he died near,
What? Look at that! The powers of the dead. But how?
He didn't really understand it himself. Not yet, anyway. But with all you know now, I bet you understand it, do you not?
Hey, wait a minute.
Yomiel was there. That's right. He died inside the aura of that strange energy. But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress. There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects. He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady. The little fellow chased after the men, but there still wasn't anything he could do. In the end, he was left behind with the man in red in the deep, deep sea. And then he went back. He went back to the world 10 years before, to the moment of the man in the red's death.
What?
Hold on. Are you Missile? Ray, have you been Missile all along? He decided to wait it out. He decided to wait until that night came again. And that's the other version of the story of this night. The story that has taken these 10 years to be retold. So that was you, huh? Ha 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 ha. That's right. I'm Missile. 10 years is a very long time in dog games. You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own, so you decided to wait those 10 years out. Exactly. Then, at last, that fateful night rolled around again. By this time, I had grown old and my powers were weak. So I decided I need to find somebody to help me this time around. Gotta love time paradoxes indeed. Somebody who possessed different powers than me.
But wait a second. You were able to manipulate that desk lamp.
Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects.
But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself?
Because I couldn't.
Huh?
From watching the man in red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do, like travel through the telephone lines, for example.
What?
It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power, especially if you're trying to chase someone.
But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the very beginning that I had that power. How did you know so much about me?
Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before, on that night the first time around.
We what? We met before? Ah!
From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment, I learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at the junkyard on the edge of town. I followed the ghost world paths to the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp. It made my fur stand on end, I can tell you.
That was me? So I was shot on that night the first time around as well. So I was shot on that night the first time around as well.
You had lost your memory that time, too. You had just died, and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate.
I did what? I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, but I can't help it.
That's what you said. And then you disappeared, away over the telephone line.
I'm really sorry I didn't help you.
That's why I decided that this time, I would use that desire of yours to our mutual advantage.
Mutual advantage?
The only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red, to Yomi.
What?
I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. And then I gave you a time limit. A time limit? That's right. As you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. And the man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. And if that had happened, it would have all been over.
Then you mean that the thing about ceasing to exist?
Oh, that? Completely made up. A little naughty of me, I know. But I just wanted you to use your time wisely.
Oh, boy. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way.
Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age.
So is Missile gonna have 2 sets of memories now?
And now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist. And, with them, so will I.
Missile.
I believed in you. I always knew you could do it, and so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Missile. So you waited and waited these 10 long years. All for the sake of your 2 ladies, Lynn and Camilla, eh?
Of course, because that's what doggies do. Now then, farewell, Sissel.
Missile is the best boy.
And so, the story of a single night came to an end.
Oh no, I didn't click anything. I made my way back to the new present.
What did I miss? I didn't click anything. It's just going on its own. And so the story of a single night came to an end. Nobody but us knew what had really happened in this town tonight. Got it. Here we are. Huh? How come it's dark? Yeah, I'll just turn on the lights here. Oh yeah, Alma shouldn't be dead either. Oh no, Lynn ruined the surprise. Lynn, that was for Alma. Were you surprised? Were you surprised? You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. Gosh.
Yippee! It worked!
But it's not even my birthday today.
It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday. I made the surprise for her, but it came out so well I wanted to use it again.
That's all right, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right?
Really?
Thank you, Detective Jowd.
Dad, you're home!
Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today.
Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming a detective.
Huh? Is something wrong?
You have one of those badges too.
Oh, this? Yeah.
I have one just like it. My dad just gave it to me the other day. But yours looks a lot older than mine.
Oh.
How long are you going to keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn?
What's wrong with it? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective.
It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day?
When you gave me this badge, I just knew. I knew it was my destiny, somehow.
Destiny, eh?
And it was my destiny somehow.
Destiny, eh?
And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where that destiny will lead me.
Ha ha! That you will. That you will.
Oh, hello. Don't tell me you're that same little kitten.
That's right. The very one.
You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten.
Still a kitten? You're right, Emma. They got hit.
Yep, he's never got any bigger or anything.
Wow, what a mysterious little fellow.
I know, right? His name is Cecil.
Cecil? It seems to me I've heard that name somewhere before.
I think Cecil likes you, Lynn.
There's Alma. All right, everyone. Let's start the celebration.
Okay, Mom.
Picking me up for no reason. I miss Missile.
I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow, too. Your destiny led you here somehow, too.
I don't know how to read that line. You have no fucking clue, lady.
And so we meet again, Cecil.
Oh? Do you remember? Like, literally? From just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world, and I learned something. I miss Missile. Their fates, their lives, they were all interconnected. Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now, this is my new fate. I guess I really am a cat.
It suits me just fine to curl up and watch. Watch the strange and beautiful patterns of their lives that unfold. And it looks like I'll have plenty of to watch here for quite a while. Oh! Oh! Missile! Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn! Like I said, it isn't my birthday. Hey, Missile. I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort. But birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones. Nothing like them, baby. How did you do that? How is he doing that with the fort? Oh, these guys. There. How do you like that? Not bad, huh? But definitely not good. Maybe now I could be a great detective, just like Inspector Cavanella. What kind of example is the inspector providing for his men? Power of speed! He does have a lot of it, yeah. Oh my gosh. I have to read these so quickly. Ew. Put your shoes back on, itchy man. Here's your food, gentlemen! Why are you still working here? Memory, what are you doing here? I heard you were going to be picking new members for the Special Investigation Unit today. So you took on a part-time job here again? Just so you could eavesdrop? Oh, you have no idea the lengths I'd go to reach my goals. Oh my gosh. I think Memory's mission was the most interesting one. La la la, I've never cooked this way before, so exotic, so exciting. Turmeric, coriander, cumin, fenugreek, carried, chicken, something. Is this really necessary, this new curry chicken menu item? Oh, but our very best customer requested it. Now, good luck with the taste testing. I didn't get to see Memories. Oh boy, I don't think I can eat another bite. Just who exactly is this very best customer anyway? Lynn? Yay! He's not in jail! Memory had a whole thing, a crazy one. See, Memory is an undercover agent, and she stuck a listening device into a chicken, and then that device was crushed, which the guy who was listening in on the listening device, like, it crackled loud in his ears, and then he crashed a car into the restaurant. Oh, are you sure we really need all these explosives? Not to worry, Beauty, my dear. I followed the instructions exactly. 20 kilograms of gunpowder, just like it said. Oh dear. Wait a minute, 20 kilograms? I thought it was 20 grams. They're just dead. I kind of don't want it spoiled. I think I want to play through it. Oh, you know what? Fair enough, Emma. Absolutely, this was a fun game. So this is where you work, huh, Papa? That's right, sweetheart. Darling husband, don't you have any ideas all you could give me? You must have heard some juicy stories. The indiscretions. Now, you talk that way in front of our darling angel. Here is to the stodgy mind of my darling husband. Shit that against his face. Don't you get me? What did she actually say? You must have heard some juicy stories. The indiscretions of a minister, perhaps? Oh my gosh. This
deal is going quite well. Oh, I must say, these grapes are good too.
The Yonoa is about to scrape the bottom of the sea, sir. Be forewarned, sir.
Egad! Keep it together, man! Are you trying to give me a case of the vapors? I believe I nearly died of fright just now.
Oh, gosh. It's going by so quickly. Slow the credits down. Love, peace, and pigeon! Long live rock and roll! Oh, they're still gonna learn more about the meteorite. Stop the park from charging admission! Protect the rights of those who live here! Oh, the panic dance.
Today's the day, you know. He's finally getting out. You know, everybody's starting to get real tired of seeing you do that.
And let me show you a new dance that's been passed down in our family. For generations, we do this when we have a stomachache. We call it Dance Away the Pain.
Oh, I'm real interested in that one. Think you could show it to me, say, next week?
You got it.
I'm never gonna learn how to do that dance. It's too much. It's too powerful.
This was a fun game. Oh, these legs are okay. 10 long years, Yoviel. Your time's up today. The young lady who always comes to visit you is waiting outside.
Are we finally gonna get to see who his love is? Thank you, Sissel. Aw, man, he remembers. Of course he does. He had powers of the dead, too. Nice picture. That's beautiful. Oh my god, the paint's alive. Costume Shaggy. Now? Stream's almost over. I gotta finish off the credits. Why? I want to see who his girlfriend was, or his fiance. Was it? Who was his fiance? We not see? Alright, I don't think there's any more lines. Fine. Quickly change into Shaggy. What a waste to do it at the end of a stream. Soldier works too. But
Like, zoinks, dude! Like, zoinks, Scoop! There was a lot of spooky ghosts in that game!
Ta-da! Shaggy. Sort of.
I would have to shave my beard to be a proper Shaggy, wouldn't I?
There we are.
Like, Scooby-Doo! Where were you? No! No, the costume change! There's Missile. Such a happy boy.
So many changes, man.
Like, so many changes, man. That was a good game. Oh, zoink, Sora! 9 people raid. Whoa! We just dealt with a game with a lot of spooky ghosts. Zoinks!
I can't do Shaggy.
Poor timing indeed. I just finished the game. Well, there's extras.
Oh, wow.
Like, zoinks! I don't know if I have it in me to play another game. I have plans to finish today. Oh! I'm missing some data. Oh dear. Hmm.
Five by five ghost puzzles. What 5x5 ghost puzzles?
Oh! Like, zoinks, we can do these! There! We got something we can do a little bit. Like, it's just a puzzle, zoinks. Oh, it's just one of these. Oh. Oh dear.
Hmm. Like, we did. I'm not very good at these. Oh dear. Oh. I need to memorize the picture a bit better before I do that one. Okay. Ooh, boy. Let's get all the 4 pieces down first, the best we can. Even though that's not really the best way to solve these things. Those 2 are next to each other. This is on the right, and that one's between them. This one goes here. Oh no, Val! Like soft Val! That's spooky! What? That's 50! That's 50 jumping jacks! Oh no! Like, I'll do it for a Scooby snack. Speaking of, can someone give me a Scooby snack? Among, I could go for a triple-decker sandwich with burgers on every level, cheese, calamari, fried onions, pickled onions, tomatoes, and gravy. All right. Val, you monster. Well, there goes this plan. I'd like some poutine. Cheese curds with gravy on top and fries. Delicious. I got a snack. The best we can do for Scooby snacks right now. Okay.
Glutinous chicken shawarma. Delicious. I could go for some chicken shawarma. Garlic. Tzatziki. Tzatziki sauce.
Valak, you're just evil.
And these two are these two.
There we go.
The fish tank is all the way on the left.
How the dare you! Torturing a poor soul! Like, zoinks, dude! I need to get this corner down here. There. There. Because this will go here and this goes there. So this is going to be going to the right. Like, zoinks! How do I get this over here? This will end here. Means I need this spot. I'm so close! Oh dear. It's all off by 1! I need to swap these two around. No, darn it! Snack and hydrate. Another Scooby snack. Zoinks! Like Zoinks, Scoop.
I can't do Shaggy's voice anymore.
Oh,
Back in the day, I used to be able to do a perfect Shaggy voice. And then I hit puberty. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Maybe I need to use more than just B. Also, how did I swap these two? These two need to swap. Oh, the hint's just numbers? I know where they all go. I'm doing something very wrong here. I'm trying to figure out how to fix it. Okay, I got these the right direction now. This, I should at least get this bottom part down here.
As soon as I solve this puzzle, we're gonna end for the day. And it would really help if I stopped just panicking. Down one, right one, this needs to be up here. And we solved it. Like zoinks! That took a lot. Well, that's a cute picture.
Yeah, if I had a time limit, I would be just all over the place. Panicking.
Alright, we finished the first puzzle, but we are gonna call it. Val, those markers are for when they expire. Because I'm gonna forget otherwise. I also need missile emotes in my life. It would be amazing. Alright. I have... Yeah. They reset in a month. So I marked down when they expired. Yeah. Also, thank you for the bits. You anger-mongering gremlin. I thought you were supposed to be a Durgan. No, you're a gremlin. Alright, let's get that. I don't need this anymore. This up to the side. Yep. But at least you didn't do what Neptune did and gave me 130. Alright. My wheel spinner. Oh, something that I forgot to add here. ×2 sit-ups. And now the new temporary, hyper-temporary, ×4 sit-ups. And sort, then shuffle. No, fair. And reveal. Man, my hairline. Alright, we got 3 spins to do today. Thanks to Zoran from yesterday. Spin number 1. 25. Why? Oh my gosh. Someone go get Princess. And the first time we got Princess time. And we got a 4th spin. But yeah, we got our first ever Princess time. Which is just me holding up Princess. Spin number 2. We got ×2 sit-ups. Remove. If we get any sit-ups, we have to do double. We got Bjork.
Alright, so we gotta do 4 sit-ups. Before I do any of that, I have to use the restroom. So, we'll, fine, one more spin. Any spins after this one goes, for next stream. Alright, we have 8 sit-ups to do. Yeah. But from this point forward, any and all spins are for next stream. I'm gonna go use the restroom. Then I'm gonna do all the stuff I have to do. Yeah. Alright, I have returned. Ah. Okay, weird. Alright, so we have... just 8 sit-ups in princess time. Alright. 8 sit-ups, princess time, and a whole lot of jumping jacks. Why are you barking at me? I already barked. How many jumping jacks? 180. Oh gosh. 86. This does not add easily. Let me just grab a calculator. I'm gonna do the sit-ups first. Alright. 130 plus 50 plus 36 plus 5. Alright, I have to do 221 jumping jacks. I don't know why I'm as violently... Like, Zoink! What? You're barking! Scooby? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did anybody get princess? I want to do the first princess time with princess here, so if someone could get princess, that'd be great. If princess is unavailable, I'll just do it. Oh! Back to this so you can actually see me doing the jumping jacks. Tried? Oh well. If princess can't be here for princess time, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Princess time is doing this. So, I could save it. And if you really think that's the best plan, for now, I have 150 plus 21 more jumping jacks to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900. All right, we'll save it. These keep trying to fall off. Hold on. I need a belt. Belt's too small. Like, my bone structure is too big for that one. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 50. That's 200. 200. Alright. 21 to go. No way. That was 150. 150. 71 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 200. Oh, my legs. Woo! One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Alright. Alright. Looks like I'm sending everyone to Loki. We'll save Princess time on Wednesday for if Princess is here. If Princess says that she would have preferred it other way, she'll yell at us then. All right. Goodbye, guys.